Sagittarius. Welcome to your next 72. So happy to be here with you today, reading your energy. Keep in mind, this is a reading, Queen of Wands on the split. If that's not Sagittarius, I don't know what is. Keep in mind, this is a reading for the next 72 hours after you see this reading, after this reading finds you, not after this reading is posted. My readings are all timeless, Sagittarius. If you haven't checked out your previous reading that I've posted for you, go check that out. We're going to get an overall energy from the tarot, and we're going to clarify with the oracle. The Emperor. All right, Sagittarius, you could be setting in the Chariot on the bottom. Okay, so you're making big moves right now, Sagittarius. Positive moves, moves that are only in the betterment for yourself and everyone else surrounding you. You're setting boundaries, firm boundaries, and you're sticking to those boundaries. You're not really playing no games when it comes to the ones you love, yourself, the way that people see you, your image. You're really not playing no games right now. I'm here and use this deck. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Sagittarius, sitting in the Emperor energy. Could be dealing with an Aries. This could be a love reading for some, but overall, I just see like you guys have a lot more direction. There's this confident sense of direction and where you're going, where you're headed, and how to get there. We have 888. I am abundant. Absolutely, Sagittarius. Very balanced as well. 999. I am unique. Okay. And 777. Wow. I am in the flow. So right now is a very, very powerful time for you. It's a very impactful time for you. And on the bottom we have 6. I am nurturing. So like I said, you could be making decisions based on the betterment of not just yourself, but everyone else around you or involved in this situation. If this is a love reading for some, if that's how it's resonating, I see that you are making decisions that is going to better benefit the future for you and your partner. If this is just concerning work or creative ideas and pursuits, I see this is you like thinking before you're acting. That's definitely what the Emperor does. You're making decisions based on you're taking calculated risk. I feel you're not just kind of going for it, winging it. This isn't a very winging it type of energy I'm getting. Thank you, Spirit. We have Blood Angel, the impossible made possible, and Dance of the Divine Feminine. In the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. An opening to receive, you must empty what has been. Grace is not about an exchange of equal measure. You will receive according to the great generosity of life itself. More shall be offered in compensation for what you are willing to release. Allow for the new influx of energy. Absolutely. That's a beautiful card right there. And here's the picture. So it's like whatever has wronged you in the past, whatever has kind of hindered your growth, the way that you move forward, the way that you see people, and the way that your relationships are affected, all of those past experiences do not have to come with you in this next chapter. And I think you're recognizing that 888, 999, 777, those are all very powerful angel numbers. The impossible made possible. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. The human heart knows everything. Envisioned can manifest everything. Envisioned can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does quake with fear and at times will not listen to the heart. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No. The divine has unbound access to all that is and all that is yet to be. Trust the generous divine presence in your own heart. It's like you're just doing things on a bigger scale these days, Sag. You're planning the plans that you're making. These are plans that are going to be lasting. They're going to be fruitful for days, months, weeks, years, generations to come. That's how you're moving these days, Sag. Dance of the divine feminine. How bitter the taste of water would be if the river stopped its flow. The universe esteems you capable of more than being sure-footed and sensible. You can whirl and stumble. Inspired by the music of the spheres, there's big magic for you to weave this lifetime. Prosaic priorities inherited from the world are stuff and nonsense. Give up the mainstays that drain your heart. Ask your soul what matters most and attend to that. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're doing things on a bigger scale. You're looking at the bigger picture these days. You're not stuck on what has been and the small things that once seemed big to you, because now you've gained this life experience, blossoming abundance on the split. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. With the Chariot and the Emperor, like you're so sure-footed these days. You're so sure of yourself, and everything that you're doing is done with a bigger purpose in mind, with a bigger goal in mind. I think that's amazing. What do we got for Sagittarius spirit? Thank you. The Temple Path. Yeah, so whatever you're doing, this is what you're meant to be doing. You're on a very spiritual path. I see you taking care of yourself, your health, Magician in the mirror, because you're seeing yourself for who you are now. I know the lighting's a little messed up, but just listen to the messages. You're seeing yourself for who you are now, and you're feeling that. You're feeling empowered because you see yourself now for who you are and who you always have been. There could have just been shitty people in your life that were trying to hide that from you. They didn't want you to see what you were actually worth, because then you would obviously see that you don't resonate with those people. You've outgrown those people and you're ready for more and new. They didn't want you to wake up to yourself, Sagittarius. Look, we have attachment. So what are you holding on to? What is it that you're having troubles letting go? Action. Whatever it is, take action on it now, because it is the time. Right now is the time for action, and you know that. And then we have door to personal healing and happiness. So, all right, whatever it is that you feel you are attached to, and this could be anything. We have journey on the bottom. This could be anything from addictions, habits, negative patterns of thinkings. This could be people, places, things that you know in your heart are holding you back. Whatever those things are, it's time to take action on those, because the door to your personal healing and happiness is right here, and it's waiting to be opened by you, Sagittarius. I do not say that lightly. It is waiting to be opened by you. And it's only going to open once you're willing to let go of these attachments. Once you let go of these attachments, which I don't think is going to be very hard for you. We have Jaguar on the split, old soul. I don't think it's going to be hard for you, because you're so protected right now, and you're tapped in on this spiritual journey, on this spiritual path. And so you know, with this Emperor energy, you know what it is needs to be fine-tuned in your life, right? You know what it is. Now you take the action, because it's time. Your sad days, that sad shit, it's in the past. We're not doing that no more, Sagittarius. It's time. It's time for you. You have the keys to unlock this door to your personal happiness. So it's time for you to use those keys, okay? I got Grizzly Bear, power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. So whatever it is you intuitively feel these attachments are, it's time for you to honor that and go where it leads. Second card, intuitive, loom. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Sag. You can give out so much love. You can give out all the love in the world. But until you start giving some of that love to yourself, it's not going to mean anything. You're a visionary, right? We have Giraffe, visionary. This is you, Sag. You see what it is you need to do. You know what you want to do. You know how to get there. It's time to go, right? It's time to go there. You can go there. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. That's what I'm saying. And sometimes as hard as releasing can be, it doesn't always have to be this negative, like, hard separation. You know, you can let go with love. But when you release things back to the universe with love, more love comes back to you, you know? More love is drawn to you that way. When you release with love, you are returned with love, right? You receive with love. And that's what you're doing, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. It's time. Whatever it is, you're stepping into your calling, Sagittarius. And I know you hear the call. These cards are telling me. You hear it. You hear it. You might be scared to take that leap of faith. It's time to leap. It's time to walk that journey, walk that path. Even if you have to be alone for a little bit, it's time, because you know where it's leading you. And it's the end goal. All right, we have the answer, no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. So before you make any oh my God, a leap on the bottom. I'm so upset you can't see that. I'll fix the lighting in here. All right, you go first, the universe will catch you, and then we have a no. So it's like, before you make any rash decisions, definitely think about how you're going to approach. I think when it comes to these attachments, because it's clarifying the attachments card, think about how you want to release this attachment, because you can release with love and you can release in other ways as well. But I think just this is saying, like, Spirit is saying, before you release this, make sure you're ready to release it, and two, just saw 1212 on the timestamp, and two, make sure that you're releasing it in a way that is going to serve you. We take a break on the bottom. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay? So definitely take your time when thinking about how you're going to release these things. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So like I said, whatever it is you're doing, you're exactly where you're supposed to be at right now, Sag. And it's time for you to really trust the universe, take that leap of faith, let go of the things you need to let go of, because you're tapped into things that are just bigger than you. Your dream state you could be having really, really intense, vivid, almost like otherworldly dreams right now, because you're tapped into this Akashic record. Your guidance is divinely guided. Wow. And you're birthing a new age. And right now is a time we had that Magician in the Mirror card pop out earlier. Right now is a time to really just take a step back, look in the mirror, take a break from all the things you're doing. Take a short break just to analyze, reassess, and make sure that where you're going is where your heart and soul are guiding you to go. All right? Because I think with this visionary card and power and intuitive, you know all the right answers in your soul. Don't look outwardly for your answers, Sag. All the answers are within you. Things to be aware of, inspiration. All right, so when we're on this journey, right, it's important, and I think this is what you could be doing while you take this break and take a step back. It's important to be aware of the ways that we are inspired and the ways that we are inspiring. You don't want to just copy what other people are doing, right? You want to take inspiration, integrate that into your experience, your craft, whatever it may be. Take what resonates and leave the rest, but don't just take someone's whole thing, you know? Nobody really, it's just easy to tell when someone's not being themselves, right? And the way that you're going to get where you're going with this Emperor, being your overall energy, you're going to have to be authentically yourself the whole way through and through. So just be aware of how you're inspiring, what you're putting out there, and how you're receiving others as well. We also have destruction over this attachments card. So whatever it is you could be attached to, it could be something destructive. It could be a person, a relationship in your life that is needing to be released or kind of let go of gently with love and compassion. Or it could be something like a habit or just a way of living that is not in alignment with the path that you are on now. We also have secrecy. So be aware of those around you that are keeping secrets from you. Be aware of the ways that you are keeping secrets from others. And that's over intuition. So it's like, if you feel like people are hiding some shit and you just, not if you just feel it, but if your intuition is screaming at you, then I would definitely look into that a little bit deeper and trust yourself. Always trust yourself. Like I said earlier, look within. And then we have sovereignty that popped out. So how are you? Be aware of the ways in which you are giving your power away to others, and analyze like why you're giving that power away, and then take it back for yourself if you are, because Sagittarius, you have the Emperor as your overall energy. Sovereignty is you are the embodiment of somebody that is sovereign right now. So you definitely need to be self-governing right now. Be in control of you and don't let other people influence you. Be aware of how you're inspiring others, and be aware of how the ways that be aware of the vision you have for yourself, because I think the vision you have for yourself, you are somebody that is your own boss, you know? Sagittarius, this is what I have for you over the next 72 hours. Overall, I think the advice would be, keep going on the path you're going on, because you're going somewhere very special, very important right now. Just be aware of those around you that they say they're on your team, but they might not be. And be aware of the ways in which you are destroying or being destructive to yourself and your path and your vision and goals. Thank you, Sagittarius, so much. I hope to see you soon. This is your next 72. Goodbye.